Footy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Star of Beethoven chapters 3 through 5. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, I really do like the direction that Star of Beethoven is going in. I really hope that we get to see even more insanity up in here. And I hope this manga does survive. So let's get into chapter 3 first, see what's in store for us today. Ooh, we got 60 beans up in here. Okay. All right, let's see. Very good. Oh, Sir Good. Sir God, very good. So what are you so busy with first thing in the morning? Behold, Yaso, precisely 60 beans. That's the exact right amount for brewing coffee. Is it? I've never done that. I've never thought of brewing coffee with, like, 60 beans, like, precisely. I brewed a cup for you as well. Drink it. Thanks. So listen, for a student like me to change my academic focus back to the piano, certain things gotta happen first. Tastes weak. Ooh. I'm going to have to transfer into Railroad Academy. Oh, is that so? I don't know what that means exactly, but fine. I will do you the favor of guarding your domicile while you take care of that. What? What is it? I said you could stay one night. You being here alone is out of the question. You're coming with me. What? You do not trust the integrity of Ludwig van Beethoven? I don't even trust that you are Ludwig van Beethoven. Next stop, Railroad Academy. All right, here we go. And this chapter is titled Railroad Academy, speaking of. This locomotive seems somehow different from the normal steam kind. Yeah, and we call them trains, Maestro. All right, here we go. Now we're at Railroad Academy. A conservatory of music. Splendid. You will attend this school? Well, that's the plan, but only if they decide to let me in. They say distinguishing oneself at Railroad Academy is a pipeline into a top-performing arts college or orchestra. For someone pursuing a career in music, it's one of the best institutions in the world. That music I'm hearing. Mozart's 21st Piano Concerto. God, admit, I'm curious to see how Beethoven reacts to this. This will be very interesting. A piece by the great Mozart, so his compositions are still played today. Truly, he was a master. Not exactly the reaction I was expecting. How I used to love his music when I was a lad. Alas, he passed just as I was starting to come into my own. Yeah, right. Who's performing it? Hey, you can't just barge in here. Oh, an orchestra rehearsal? Ooh. So, great work, everyone. Let's keep this energy up. Yes, sir. Huh? What's the matter? It's just that guy up there. You were awesome. Ooh. Oh, is that an oboe? Or is that a... Oh, okay. Yeah. That's Yaso. What's he doing here? It's him, Yaso. Huh? Yahoo? Yaso? It's Yaso. Yaso. Ooh. Yikes, I've been spotted. Retreat. Okay, so I need to go deal with some admission stuff. We're gonna have to go our separate ways. I'm grateful to you for inspiring me to play the piano again, but I think it's high time you move on from the whole Beethoven shtick. Huh? Oh, Stravinsky's The Firebird is so good. I love this piece. We'll play the whole piece through. One, two. Who composed this music? You there, tell me now. Who is that? Somebody call security. Where the hell did he go? Wait, why am I looking for him anyway? Oh, you're late, Mr. Yaso. Oh, here we go. My name is Takasugi. I'll be handling your transfer application. Our appointment was scheduled for 4 minutes ago. Oh, right. Sorry about that. My mistake. Oof, looks like I better deal with this first. Hey, Oka, you see this? Our group chat is blowing up. I haven't seen it. What about? They say some weird rooming the school. Well, that's terrifying. You be careful in the halls, okay, Oka? Oh, and also Yaso is apparently on campus for some reason. Wait, what? Did you say Yaso? Like, she cares more about Yaso than the random person roaming around the school. Why is Yaso here? Where is he? All of your paperwork appears to be in order. I see here you attended Railroad Academy's middle school program and had a distinguished record, including performing well in competitions. So we can skip the writing and listening portions of the exam and just evaluate your musical performance. Okay. Mr. Yaso, are you sure you want to take the transfer examination? I'm sorry? As an educator, I have known a great many students, ones ruined by their talent, ones whose talent dried up, one's trapped in the gulf between who they are and who they aspire to be, which is definitely Yaso, let's be real. One's driven to mental illness, ones who realize too late that their talent isn't special. I know you better than you realize, Ichiro Yaso. I'm well acquainted with your early achievements, as well as the 2-year lack of achievements that followed. As to the question of whether you'll be able to recover and perform at the level you aspire to, I myself consider that extremely unlikely. It's very slim to... If he is, like, here's the thing. If Yaso is a prodigy that is, like, is just, like, mentally holding himself back because that is at a plateau because of his mentor's death, which is really what it is. Once he overcomes that, then he'll be fine. But in terms of the mental illness that he's talking about like depression. He's talking about grief. He's talking about depression is a mental illness, yes. But like, there's also the other aspects of it too. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But that's not something for you to decide, and that's true. I concur. However, I will be the one testing you. And if I deem your performance unsatisfactory, it is within my power to reject your application, which is very true. I do not say these things to be cruel. It is all the more painful when exemplary students falls from great heights. I will be real. I do like that he's being brutally honest and he's being realistic because he doesn't want Yaso to get his hopes up. He wants Yaso to understand that he's seen this. He doesn't want Yaso to go down this path without knowing all the risks that are involved. You stayed away for 2 years. How painful a fall from grace it must have been. To justify so long an absence. Can you really dismiss the possibility that failing once again could be profoundly traumatizing? Which is true. Another concern about your 2-year hiatus is that that's enough time for talent to ferment to mediocrity. Forget aspiring to new heights on the piano. You might fail to reach even the level of your middle school playing. If he's a prodigy... The train is about to arrive. Please remain behind the white line. This is a battle in which you've already surrendered once. His words are burning my ears. Why not stand by your decision? You can always continue playing as a hobbyist. The doors are about to open, and yet... What do you expect to accomplish at this point? I expect... Please refrain from rushing into the train. Please refrain from... Oh, there he is. There's Beethoven. Ah, here you are. I've been searching for you, lad. Where on earth have you been? Who's the dreary fellow in the glasses? A pianist? No, I should think not. And who might you be, sir? School grounds are not open to the public. Schweinhaut were burst of das to mit Sir Sprish. Bastard, bastard, who are you to speak to me? If you'd be so kind, Mr. Yaso, I'm not fluent in German. What is this man saying? Oh, just a cordial greeting, I think. Yeah, so all manner of new music has been created in the past two. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, so all manner of new music has been created in the past 2 centuries. Yeah, I forgot. He was Stravinsky is like I think he is. Oh God, he's the 20th century, I believe, like late 19th, early 20th century, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so he's never heard of Stravinsky. Oh, by the way, how has your application fared? What did Forrest just say to you? To those who stand at the brink of genius, the experience and opinions of the talentless are of little value. A bona fide genius can only be satisfied for so long, before there comes a time when he must again progress. Hence, for you and I, the road ahead is everything. This is very good. I've got to read this again. This is deep. To those who stand at the brink of genius, the experience and opinions of the talentless are of little value. A bona fide genius can only be satisfied for so long before there comes a time when he must again progress. The thing that really comes to mind, the first thing that comes to mind when I see this is Hajime no Ippo, because Ippo has been held back by Kumi. And she even said that there's only so long that I can hold back the sun before he rises again. Yep. And for you and I, the road ahead is everything. We belong only to the eternal heavens. If you wish to learn, then I shall teach you what true genius is. What do you think you're doing, sir? Do you intend to play the piano? If this man is an acquaintance of yours, please direct him to desist. Not an impromptu performance, not four-handed, not a symphony piece, but an entire sonata from this weirdo? This I want to hear. Now everything will become crystal clear. My lunch break ends in 10 minutes. I'm afraid I must go and prepare for my next class. I will be notifying security of your presence here. I suggest you both leave before they drag you out. Here we go. So now we're getting the Clavier Sonata number 20. Number 23 in F minor, Opus 57, Passionata by Ludwig van Beethoven. Performance time, roughly 23 minutes. He's going to perform the whole piece? Ooh, I can't wait to see this. All right, let's get to chapter 4. Teacher's late, huh? Real late. Daydream day by day. Anyone here? Class was canceled? Nope. Something must have happened. Yeah. Where is he? What is this? It is art. What the hell is this? This chapter is titled Daydream Day by Day. Here we go. He's at the third movement. Ooh, this is barbaric. And yet somehow as delicate as a maiden's poetry. Even as I'm overwhelmed by the chaotic hammering and emotional expression, I sense an almost clinical level of technical perfection. It's all contradictions. I wish I was seeing this in the art. Where is this in the art? Damn it! All those contradictions support the music in total harmony. It's almost as if, there we go. I wish we would have seen this leading up though to this, but God, there it is. I've been pulled into the heart of some sort of giant machine. This is beautiful. And it's just when I think, its massive superpowered motor is beginning to groan with exertion and interlocks with this slim, dainty, handcrafted gear, and I see how it comes together to form a single, carefully engineered whole. The piano sonata, Appassionata, one of Beethoven's three great sonatas, such a famous piece. This is what I wanted from this. It's been performed throughout the centuries by pianists all over the world. Many have enthralled me with their skilled expression and creative interpretations. But now I wonder if any of those versions of Appassionata were really Appassionata at all. Probably not. In the modern era, Beethoven is primarily famed not as a pianist, but as a composer of music. Okay, so this panel here, this is the bottom of page 6. And even to an extent, when we were at the spread, too, the first spread, when we see Beethoven play. I really want to see more of the chaos happening. We're seeing the chaos here, and we saw it at the beginning of the chapter as well. But I need more chaos. The manga that does this the best is Kono Otamer. What Amu does, which is so amazing. in terms of like the musical art, musical expressive art, metaphorical art, is they go to the extreme. And when you're telling me this is chaotic yet gentle, I need more of it. I need more of the chaos on one side and then the gentleness on the other, if that makes sense. To some extent, because of the incredible musical legacy he left behind. But it's also true that after he began to lose his hearing, Beethoven stepped back from performing in public. That said, in those days, there was no such thing as composers who couldn't perform, no such thing as pianists who couldn't play the scores they themselves penned. Every great composer also had to be a great performer. That's was just how it worked back then, which is true. And of course, there are stories that survive to this day of what an unparalleled piano prodigy Beethoven was in his youth. However, 30 years passed between Beethoven losing his hearing and his death. So even if this really is Beethoven reborn 200 years into the future, he still has to contend with a 30-year absence from the piano. I mean, right? Oh, we got the sheet music too. Woo! So we got the quarter notes on top. Oh man, this is beautiful. I love that we're getting the sheet music. Or I'm sorry, I said quarter notes. These are like, these are 16th notes. Ooh, so like for the bass line, we got like some 8th note. I think these are quadruplets. So we got da 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 on the bottom, and then we got like for these 16 notes, like these hell, even the bottom, like it's more because of the dots underneath. It's supposed to be like more staccato with the bass line. It's more staccato for these quadruplets. So it's quadruplets. It's that kind of thing. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. But like, this art is fabulous. And I really do appreciate that we do have the sheet music. So for those of us that can read sheet music, we could hear the music in our head, which is really, really nice. Ooh. Oh, now it's picking up! Yes! Now we're getting the chaos. Okay. Oh, now we're seeing the picture being painted. This is what I wanted. Now we're getting like the piano no mori kind of tease. Okay. One intense complex expression from serenity to passion in one long sprint. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh! This is what I wanted from this manga in terms of art, especially when he finished it. Oh, that was perfect. Perfect. The movement was beautiful. This movement is beautiful, but God, I know I'm holding it to a little bit of a higher expectation, but Jesus Christ, if you have read Piano no Mori especially, I want to see, especially when you have Beethoven himself here, I want that kind of art here. Because this art style is more like in the same genre of Piano no Mori. So I'm like, I want to see that art here. And I'm somewhat getting it. Mr. Yaso, what on earth is that? Mr. Yaso? Could it be that this man triggered Yaso's renewed passion for the piano, and yet Yaso isn't entirely sure who he is? I accept your transfer application, Mr. Yaso. Best of luck on your audition. It's already 1:15 p.m. I'm extremely late for my next class. Well, I suppose days like this are bound to occur sometimes. And really, how wonderful is it that they do? Oh, yes. I wonder, though, will Mr. Yaso manage to pass his performance audition and transfer here? Yeesh, what is that guy's deal? I can't believe he ran off on me again. Finding him on a huge campus like this is going to be hard. Oh, it's you. You're here. Cowan? This is a huge surprise. I heard there was an intruder on campus, so I went looking for him, and who do I find but you? You're all flushed and sweaty. Are you okay? So, really, what are you doing here? I came to submit a transfer application to Reiro Academy. For real? I'm sorry, but I do, before I continue this, I do like that he realized when he saw Yasuo's expression and how inspired he was, and he saw that renewed passion, because again, I gotta bring Hajime no Ippo into this. Because Ippo, it's the same thing. Where Ippo, like with boxing, what was said, and this was a while ago with Ippo, is that for boxers coming out of retirement, it's hard because you don't have that same fire. The fire is not there to get back into the ring. But with Ippo, that fire is there. It's still there. You could tell it's still there. And when they saw it, and when dude saw it with Yasso, he's like, yeah, I have got nothing to worry about. But anyways, I'm sorry about yesterday. It was nice of you to worry about me, and all I did was sulk. What? After recklessly dumping the piano back then, now I don't know what the right word for it is. I want to stage a comeback, maybe? I guess basically, I think I want to get serious about the piano again. Huh? Oh, okay. Well, welcome back then. Oh, wow. Council President Cowan is with Ichiro Yasso, and you think this looks like a good time to interrupt them? Well, we're sorry. We're so sorry. Oh, hey, it's Yasso. Really? Where? Here, over here. Huh? I thought he went to a different school now. Maybe he's coming back. Look what you've done. You've drawn a crowd. You're such an idiot. I'm sorry. Wait, no, I mean, I haven't even taken the entrance audition yet. What's this? I was wondering what all this fuss was about. Can someone tell me why here of all places there's... Oh, what a piece of shit! There's a big fat loser! Woo, Sakami. This is the Railroad Academy Piano Department's second-year student representative, Claude Sakami. Ooh, okay. This is someone I want to punch in the face. All right, so this chapter 5 is titled Overload. Claude Sakami. Ichiro Yasso a moment ago. I called you a big fat loser. I would like to sincerely apologize for that. Sure. I mean, it's cool. I mean, not really, but still. Why the sudden change in tone? I should have never said that. 2 years ago at the competition, I came in first and you second. After that, you abandoned the piano forever. As you are no longer a pianist, I have no reason to treat you as a rival anymore. So tell me, what brings you to Railroad Academy today? I started playing again, so I came to apply for a transfer. Oh? You've gotta be kidding me! How can you be so selfish as to attempt a comeback? You know it will amount to nothing. What a piece of shit! All I'll do is ruin my treasured memory of 2 years ago. Treasured memory? Like, dude, punch him in the face. When I utterly crushed you, despite everyone lauding you as a prodigy, and in your despair, you quit the piano and fled the stage. It was the greatest possible outcome. Like, seriously, punch this fucker in the face. But now you've reemerged as some rando NPC. Oh my fucking god. I really hope this is in the Japanese version. Oh my god. But now you've emerged as some rando NPC after I just generously apologized to you. How could you be so heartless as to attempt to come back? You know what, Fizz? You've been doing so well today. And now we got this. Oh my god. We were doing so well, Fizz! Seriously, Fizz localizers, you were doing so well today. We were not getting any botched localizations, nothing. But then, you had to do this. Why? Why? Why can't we have 1 week with no botched localizations? God damn it. Anyways. But now you've reemerged as some rando NPC after I just generously apologized to you? How could you be so heartless as to attempt a comeback? Stay dead! I'm begging you! Fuck off! At this point, your very existence is completely superfluous. Like, you're like a villain who is a threat early in Battle Manga and later returns only to be effortlessly dispatched to show the protagonist's growth. You're like the fourth movie. Oh my god! This is like Toy Story 4. This is you. This is you, Toy Story 4. You're like the fourth movie after a perfect trilogy that's just a cheap cash grab piece of trash. You're like when you run into your first love years later and now they're ugly. Dude, this is like a total dig at Toy Story 4. It totally is! That is what you are, a travesty. How I wish I had never met this worthless new you. Oh, but wait, I have the solution. I simply won't let you into Railroad Academy at all. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, so your admissions test, is it just a performance audition? Yeah? For tests of that sort, Railroad Academy allows student representatives to participate as judges if they're in the same specialty and class year as the applicant. Oh no, what a piece of shit! That's right, usually it is nothing more than a tedious charade. Not that I ever bothered to participate, of course, but just this once I will. The upshot is you won't be getting into Railroad Academy unless I agree that you passed your audition. I cannot stop you from returning to the piano, so be it. But you will be playing it far away from me. And so long as no light reflected off your sullies my eyes, you will remain forever defeated by me. So go play your little piano in some dark corner of nowhere until you wither away and die. Huh? What? Who? What are you doing? That old man from yesterday. I like the cut. I like the cut of your chin. That feral instinct, your unbound determination. You and I are birds of a feather. Who are? There he is. That's the trespasser right there. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to speak with you for a moment. Yaso, you must teach me about all the new music and composers and genres that have emerged over the last 200 years. Omit nothing. I told you not to cause any trouble. Sir, excuse me, sir. Yaso, who is that? Let's get out of here before you cause an incident. They're speaking German. Who is he? The German fellow. Till next we meet. Oh my God, this is so good. In the middle school division of the National Student Music Competition, Claude Sakami ranked first. Ichiro Yaso ranked second. The judges said of Yaso's performance, he utterly dominated the piano. They said of Sakami's performance, but Sakami went even farther. He did not merely dominate the piano, he tyrannized it. He showed respect to neither the composer nor his pianist predecessors. Nevertheless, his transcendent technique and almost supernatural flair established him as a preeminent talent of a new generation. Oh, Yaso, congratulations on your second place finish. You played well. It's as though a dominated piano screams out in pain. But when its wails are so beautiful, what choice do you have? If you can learn to dominate even more forcefully, maybe you'll manage to win next time. What a piece of shit! So now what do I do? My audition is in 2 weeks, and Sakami says he won't let me pass. What choice do you have? You're permitted to play one piece, correct? So force them to relent with the strength of your performance. It'll be easier than playing along with whatever crazy stunts some nobleman fool demands of you. Playing blindfolded or with your arms crossed or whatever nonsense. We're pianists, damn it, not acrobats. Oh, okay. The nobility love setting their pet pianists to do bow through dueling performances. It was all the rage once. I choose you, Stybelt. Oh my God, it's Pokemon! Crush it, Beethoven, like a Pokemon battle! Pokemon reference. That takes me back. Once when Stybelt disrespected me, I turned his sheet music upside down. I made a prompt arrangement out of it. How I humiliated that fool. That sounds pretty acrobatic to me and also pretty mean. That sounds awesome. In short, you will play one of my compositions, and I, who created the piece, will teach it to you. Given that, how can you possibly fail? Okay, right now, any common sense that doesn't help me play the piano needs to be set aside. And if I'm going to ask him to teach me, then at the very least I owe him the respect of using the name he gave me. So here goes. Please teach me how to play piano, Beethoven. Ooh, this is going to be good. Very well. 2 weeks from now, you will play Appassionata. Ooh, Ichiro Yaso, the time has come for me to discover the truth about you. Okay, yesterday when we played four-handed, I sensed that there are aspects of your talent that have eluded even your own awareness. Remember what was said about Yaso, kind of mentally holding himself back? And hell, even the previous chapter about, during his, flashback or whatnot, I mean, I think that's what Beethoven is saying. I kind of see what Beethoven is saying. Yaso has been holding himself back this whole time. And his mentor, when he was playing with his mentor, learning from his mentor about piano, I think that's when he didn't even discover it. He was just letting it out naturally. But yeah, I think it all goes back to that one thing his mentor said back in chapter 2. But let me know what you guys think of this. I love this series. I hope this, if any, I really want this series to survive. I do. I really, really do. And I said it when I covered chapter 1 that if this series gets the axe, it will be because it is not in like Jump SQ or Jump Plus. That will be why. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Beethoven content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!